Down under, waiting for him. He's got more gear than I don't even know what to do with. What is on the roof?
The man, the myth, the legend, Bill McIntosh.
What's on the roof, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
What's all over the roof?
Your penthouse. Hey, buddy. How you going, mate?
Good, brother. Look at you with your new little toy.
New little toys.
Okay, let's get all this in. Okay. We have down and side live, and then we have on this one here, I'm plugged in with all downside, so I have to rotate my live to the other screen. dice a little while, like. You gotta do something. You gotta move the water. It's for gravy. Oh. It was only 16 inches taller. He could reach things with ease. But the OCT, the overcompensation truck, it's just a little too big.
Rainbows and Daniel and lollipops. Rainbows and Daniel. Lollipops. Early morning. Here we go. Glorious mountain range. We're just pulling into the showground now. This is where it was last known that he was staying.
Two.
And he contacted his family, as you said, and it took them a very, very long time for them to report him missing. So he mustn't have been in contact very often.
Yeah, so he contacted them in July of 2010, and they didn't report him missing until November of 2011. He was supposed to go from here to Rathdowney, but I mean the reality is that this was the last known contact. So we're looking at it from the standpoint of, did something happen here at this caravan park that caused the demise? Look like his camper.
Very similar, doesn't it? Got a picture there. So lots of old caravans here. No, you don't want that.
Don't want that.
Do you want me to put the shirt on?
Sure, if you want. And so I'm here in Australia to search for missing persons that have gone missing with Dan and try to bring some more people home. We have 14 total people missing in Australia with their vehicles. And so what we do is we sonar the water and find their vehicles. And so what our thought process is to actually, at least to see what the depth is on the pond, just see if there's a possibility.
Is it ever empty?
No, but it's been down to, you could walk across it.
Okay.
Yeah, that was about 3 years ago, you could walk across it. When we had that really dry spell.
Yeah.
And it gets fairly low, it's not very deep. It's probably only a metre and a half, 2 metres at the most in some spots. That'd be down near the dam, that end.
Yep.
You know, we found that car's not very high. We found Dale Nicholson in Tasmania in 2.7 meters of water. He was only 4 feet below the surface. Can we sonar ball the corner and see what the depth is? If it's 2.5 meters, I'd love to take a look at it a little bit more with the sonar. We'd also be able to, we didn't actually map it for you. In essence, you'd know what the depth of the whole pond is.
Can if you like.
I appreciate it. You know, it's really more of like what we do is we video everything, so that what we can do is we can then bring the case to YouTube so that other people are searching for them, and then we're creating in essence a file that people can review and look at, police can look at, and we investigate the case in a kind of from a civilian standpoint. Two dads going to search for missing persons, and we have 30,000 people watching Dan in Australia, and then in the US we have 3 million people watching all of our cases. We brought them 32 people in the US. We just keep going one by one, but we have 3,500 people missing with their vehicles in the US, and only 14 to 17 missing here in Australia. And a lot of times it's misadventure here, where the car is separated from the individual.
Long way from anywhere,
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of places you can hide a
A lot of
vehicle.
water too.
So
Yeah, I know. I'm from Tasmania. Probably 30 years ago, I was coming home from work on a motorbike. It took about 6 months, and then one day the guys were doing along the sides of the road, and they found where he'd gone off.
yeah. So, like at the time Wayne Steinhardt was here, he might have been here from up until July, but he might have been here for up to 6 months at the time, and then went on to the next campground.
Could have been.
Understood. So we do have 2 ponds here. You know, I guess your manager said that they're maybe around 1 meter deep, maybe 2 at the most. But we're going to check those today and see if we'll be able to tell you what the depth actually is at the dam where the deepest. As you know, we're a YouTube channel. We present these videos to the world. Around 6,000 to 7,000 people might watch the video here in Australia, and another number in the US. But what we do is we're investigating these cases for the families and for law enforcement, and in essence for people, so that more people know about what's going on with missing persons that have gone missing in their vehicles. And Wayne is one of those people we'd like to try to bring home. Because he's lost a loved one, someone is wondering where he is, and they don't have any answers. And for the last, in essence, 14 years. But Dan has a thing where he says, life is a gift, use every day wisely. So yeah, that's what we do. We're trying to bring people home every day and try to use every day that we have wisely. Dan has been going through some health issues, and every single day he gets up, he tries to bring home someone that's been missing. And
I get goosebumps.
yeah,
I think not knowing and not having an answer would be worse.
what we've found is a lot of people that we talk about the fact that, is he in that pond? Is he in that? Is he over
I can
there?
imagine driving past every day and being like, "Oh, that's
So even when we clear a pond, it's like a relief to them to say, well, he's definitely not in there.
Yeah, they can
One-
drive
one
past and
TikTok.
breathe.
yeah."
Yeah, it's just exactly. It gets to a point where there's a sense of relief. You know, when we found Gail Nicholson, that was what she did with the family. We had 3 or 4 sisters, and they said it's such a relief to know where he is and be able to lay him to rest, and we can all put the book on the shelf and keep moving, and we don't have to wonder where Dale went. And it's just it's a relief to know that it's done.
A massive part of the grief process is, you know, being able to see and know and
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we enjoy the process of this because we feel like we're bringing not only answers but closure to a lot of families. And for us as 2 fathers, you know, we see what people are going through, and we feel like it's a need, it's a purpose. That's why we call it an adventure with a purpose, and that's why we're doing what we're doing.
Well, thank you for letting us search the areas, and we'll get into it.
You're welcome, Maurice.
Righto, so we're at the little dam wall. My guess it's probably about 3 metres deep. But we've got the Garmin sonar ball. Okay,
Look right at the screen there.
so it's 3.4 metres deep here.
And you can drive straight into this.
Yeah,
How deep is it right there?
that's 2.5 metres.
Yeah.
If they're saying it drained quite low though, so it wouldn't have been 3 metres deep there. It's a pretty good screen, this one actually.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you're coming down to 0.
This is a really good Garmin.
Be interesting actually to see if you could actually spot a car with.
It shows it as that you can
See a shape.
You can see a shape.
Yeah,
Here we
okay.
go. I'm going to go over here a little bit more.
So Bill's brought this Garmin. Did a lovely cast as he always does.
Let me just throw over here. Upgraded sonar ball though.
Yeah, I did buy a cheap little Chinese one, but so that's 3.7, 3.8 meters deep. That's pretty deep.
And I'm not even in the middle.
No. 3.8 meters deep. 21 degrees temperature. 3.8 meters deep right there. Okay, so we're 2.8 meters there. Coming up 2.3, 2 meters there. Steep incline to the edge, 1.3 there.
So
Down
they
to
might
nothing.
think it's low, but the reality is that it's got 3 meters in the middle.
Yeah,
And even if it goes down 12 inches, it's still 3 meters in the middle.
and a Falcon UTE isn't very tall at all. That is good cast. So that goes down to 3.6, now up to 3.4. Very flat bottom though.
They gave us permission to do so, so you know, let's clear the pond.
Okay, 2.8 meters deep. It'd be good to compare these sonar images to what we actually see when we go on the boat. And you probably need the electric motor, don't need the petrol motor for this.
No. Drops down.
3.2. Yeah.
So it's 3.2 in the middle.
Yep.
To 3.7.
Yep.
Yeah, so I think we put in right here. It's easier.
Fix up your sonar mount. That needs to go in first. Is that in?
Yeah, so I'll just put that back in front. I'll hold it there. Good. Good.
We are in beautiful sunny Queensland.
In the location that Wayne Steinhardt last was known to be, at the Samford Showgrounds. And the Samford Showgrounds, this is the bottom of the pond that Dan and I are in, just where there's locations for parking right along the pond for fishermen. And in the bottom, it's really clear bottom. I'm looking 100 feet to my left and 100 feet to my right. And we're good. Get a couple sticks on the bottom. One larger object, but nothing that is large enough for a vehicle. We're gonna go all the way to the dam, which is over there. And because we're at 10 feet of depth right now. So 10 feet, which is around 3 meters. Just go that way forwards. Okay, that way we can get a screen that's not spinning in circles.
Shut up. Like me.
You didn't eat your freaking croquette or whatever you got from the girls.
We got scones.
You're hangry from your not eating scones.
No, angry because it's stressful trying to sort shit out.
Oh, roll a dice.
That's not a.
That's a dice roller.
That's not.
That's a dice roller. No SHITs. You got one.
3.5 meters deep here.
Yep.
3.8 on my
11 foot. I have 11 foot here. On this is the bank, because I'm going backwards. So the bank is here, so at around 50 feet is the interior where the truck is over there. So on the right hand side of the screen I have the bank, which is on my left over there, and then 100 feet goes over to there for 100 feet, and it shows the entire left hand bank, which is, we almost get to the edge with the 100-foot mark.
Now I gotta say, we're about as well set up now as we ever will be. Like with the 4 sonars, 2 lives, 2 side and down. That's lots of great eye shot on what we're looking at. But there's nothing in here.
Nothing yet.
2.9.
I have 9 feet of depth. I mean, that car can easily hide in here.
Yeah, it's certainly deep enough at the moment when it's full.
Even when it's not, they're only, the drop off, they think it's low, but in the middle it's almost 3 meters. So it looks like it's low, but it drops off straight down, and there's a hole right down the middle, like someone dug this out.
Yeah.
From both sides and created the drain, in essence, a drainage swale for the whole site. 3.4. I'm glad we know that you have the ability to turn around quick in an emergency.
I can turn around backwards, I'm just going to spin around because I can't see it because your fat ass is in the way.
My fat ass is in the way.
What size is that one?
So it's 12.
Well, so we got the same one.
Okay, so the big log on the bottom there, right here.
Yep, see it?
You sure it's a log?
Yeah. You can see a little branch on it.
I don't have a branch on mine, on my live. But the great thing about this is, wait, just stay right there. Let's bring it into the water column. Let's get used to bringing it into the water column. I go to views. I go to Mega Live. So I got Mega Live. You get yourself into the water column. Get the log in the water column for me, and then and that way I can see. So again, now we're in 4.7 meters, 4.7 feet of depth only. So this is definitely a log because it's not a vehicle in this section. 5 feet of depth, and we're using Mega Live on this transducer stick right here. So I'm going to twist my stick. Let's just get that out of the way. See if I can see that. Here's that log right there. See the log? And I can go over the top of it and see it.
So once we start looking for barrels and things like that, or boxes, and it's going to be very handy.
So I go back to home. I go back to views. I touch side imaging. And I can look at the bottom and side imaging again.
Very happy though that there's no vehicles in this pond. Deep enough, but there's nothing.
I'm not happy there's not a vehicle in the pond. This would be the most logical place that he'd be.
It's not here.
He's not here, but this location. If this was the day that it was time,
Yeah.
what a beautiful place to stay for the rest of your life when no one really cares.
And we have.
It seemed like no one really cared.
No.
Like no one checked on him for a year.
Seems to get relatively low over here. I'll just hug the bank a bit. No wonder you'd want to stay here for a few months.
Yeah, beautiful spot. Horses and caravans and car shows and a carnival. So the carnival comes in during this time, during July.
During July, yeah.
We did a large object right here underneath us at 1.8 meters. You see that?
Yeah, I thought it might be weed or something.
Boat?
No, it's not big, not wide enough.
2.7 meters right here.
It might be half a metre high.
So the left side of the screen is my right. The right side of my screen is my left because I'm going backwards.
Water temperature 21 degrees, nearly 22 degrees.
71.4.
If all the water is that warm, I'm going to be a very happy boy.
A couple trees on the bottom. Over here, you can see the trees and sticks sticking up, branches. On this side, again, those are those sticks and trees on the bottom.
I'm sure there's nothing here, but I'll just check this corner and see how we go. Then, I think if you're happy with the setup, then we'll call it searched, cleared.
This is cleared. What's over in the right corner over there, in that nook? Do you see that little bump that's over there?
You see it? Yeah,
It's like a square object though, right? Right there.
It's not really been rock kind of territory, has it?
No, and it's sitting right in the corner over there near the fence, maybe, I think. That's the fence over there. But it's just a little bit of an odd detailed object right there.
That's a cane toad.
Cane toad?
Yep, they have poisonous spit.
Sweet.
Have a
But it's a baby one.
it's a baby one.
Yeah. That, which probably isn't poisonous. Where is William Steinhardt? Where is he? Is he under Dan's hat? No. The Samford Showgrounds. One more location that we now know, which, you know, I was looking at this from US. I mean, like this,
Yeah.
like, I mean, on Google Earth and going, man, that pond's right next to campground, like right next to the places where they were parking the trucks.
And it was certainly deep enough. So yeah, we're going a bit inland now. So we've left the coast, and this is a road I've actually never been on, so it's all news for me.
And we're going close to the Logan River.
Yeah, the Logan River actually snakes around where we're staying. It goes underneath the main road, so it looks like there's a couple of good deep sections there. So it looks like a few four-wheel drive crossings as well, so we'll be able to go explore along there and see if there's anything deep enough to hide a vehicle and put in there and see what we can find. What we're doing is we actually do missing person searches. So we've got the little boat on there, and what we do is we put it in the water and look for use sonar to find cars underwater.
Yeah.
And the reason why we're here is that William Wayne Steinhardt went missing from Queensland, further up, 14 years ago.
Yeah, 14 years ago.
14 years ago.
2010 he was here.
And he was heading here to this showground. Were you here back then? No?
When did I come here? 2013.
2013? Okay.
That's like the Yara. The Americans sneaking up on wildlife. There he is, the great kangaroo, running through a field of olives. Oh, is that a kangaroo or is that a... No, that's not a kangaroo. Adoo! Adoo! That is a kangaroo. Aroo. So Dan, we're big rigging in Rathdowney, which is a caravan park. Another wallaby.
Mountain up.
Yeah. Running up the mountain. A whole bunch of them. Little ones, big ones, wallabies. Big rigging in Rathdowney looking for William Wayne Steinhardt and his York Millard 1977 Caravan and his Ford Falcon.
Ford Falcon UTE.
Which was a white one. And he was supposed to go to Rathdowney and he was never seen again, and no one ever really put in even a missing person file together until 2011, and at that point who knows if they even came out here. Since, you know, what we found in the past, as you know, is that when an individual is from a town, like say Sydney or Melbourne, they're in charge of the investigation.
Yes.
So where is William Wayne Steinhardt from if he's camping all over the place?
Yeah.
He has no home.
It has the missing persons file.
So he has a missing persons file, but he doesn't have a investigator working on it because he doesn't have a town of residence. So
that might go to the central missing persons group.
Wallaby. Hello, Mr. Wallaby. Good morning.
Just say they're looking up.
She's a big one. She'd make a couple canoes. Good morning, Dan.
Morning, Bill.
What are we doing here?
So there's reports of a vehicle in the water just behind us. So it's private property, so we're just going to send the drone up and have a look, see if we can see it.
Dan, are you in the zone?
I'm trying to be in the zone.
Trying to be in the zone? That's a big drop off and a big hole right there. Like, you could go off of here and into there. I don't know how deep that is, but look at the size of that spider right there. That's a monster. Dan says that one will hurt you. That's a monster right there. Here. Says those hurt. And over there, he's got a whole web right here, all the way through. From tree to tree. Damn. What's up, boys? What's up, boys? Hello, 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 hello. Mr. McIntosh wants to give you an apple. Want an apple? Here? What do you think? Apple? Huh? You want an apple? How are you? What's going on? Oh. Come on, Casey. We're in the truck. Look, if you wanted to end it, here's the run. I mean, you literally could just go 100 miles an hour and hit face first.
Just destroy the vehicle.
Or you could float down, go down by accident. I don't think you want to go down there. Oh, you can turn off. Oh my Lord, look at that. That's crazy.
We've really seen one like that, have we?
No, I've never seen one down a mountain straight into the water. Before. So Dan is going to take the hill with rollers on and see if he can enter the water, because why not?
It's going to be a deep lake. Right up, we're ready.
Short throw. See how deep it is.
So, only 2.5 meters there. So, 4 meters deep there, 3.7.
The Garmin will pick up an anomaly on the bottom. I'm going to throw one more time just to go a little further, see how far the ball can actually pick up.
Yep.
Plus, I just want to rip it. Definitely is a setup.
Oh yeah. It didn't sound great. So 5 meters, 5.3 meters out there. And it picks it up. Sends it all the way back here.
A lot of fish.
There are all the fish there.
So this is the boat ramp. Comes down Park Road to Slater. Slater comes straight down the mountain. So Park Road to Slater, straight down. This is the Maroon Outdoor Education Center. Really a beautiful, beautiful place. So.
Stupidest thing I've done in my whole life.
Ganigans!
Let's go. Oh no. Oh no, going off. This is really hard to steer. Whoa. Woo. Yeah. Look at us go. Gives it extra flotation too. So Bill, what a beautiful part of the world we're in.
We are. What's the name of the dam that we're in? Lake what? Moron?
Moron?
2 morons going down a hill?
That could be it. So straight off the boat ramp here, it's nice flat bottom, 2.1 meters. Got live scan
I
on.
have no depth. Why do I have no depth? Cancel. I have no depth. I got depth. Depth is now in.
Yep. So you can't put a petrol motor in this dam, so we're kind of forced to use the electric motor, which is fine. It's just I can't see behind Bill, so this makes it a bit tricky for me to steer it. So 3.5 meters. Mind you, my live scan's saying it's 8 meters, but I don't know that that's
3.9 meters and 13 feet. Which makes sense with the 4.5 to 5 meters that went on the sonar ball.
yeah. See the deepest goes.
60,
21 meters.
69 feet.
He's got a petrol motor.
He lives here.
Could be the key.
Look at the top of the mountain there with.
Oh, it's flattening out again. What are you using for lures? Yeah. So what type of fish is that? Oh, it's a bass, yep. I've got a little fish farm at home that I'm growing perch in.
Oh, excellent. What are you going to sell, or
Oh, it's just a hobby really, like,
hobby?
haven't even decided. Maybe eat them, you know.
He has like 97 hobbies.
Okay, ready to release.
There you go.
We got 14.4 metres at the moment. It's a beautiful flat bottom. It's actually starting to drop down a bit as we get closer to the wall.
49.5 feet.
If there's anything in here, it'll stand out. Like there's not even a rock.
Yeah, it's very sandy bottom. Yeah, we're not even seeing a boat on the bottom. But you see the kind of fish nests on the bottom. That's about it.
Beautiful day, good company. So we talk about going on exploring. So we're exploring with a kind of a, what would you call it, Bill? Exploring with a...
Mission.
We've got a mission and we're exploring.
Exploring.
If you
with
like
mission.
that name, let us know if we should change the channel name to Exploring with a Mission. Leave a comment below.
We'll also start a Facebook page with Exploring with a Mission.
We do need to get all that done. So basically, if anyone out there has any information on where Wayne might have gone or if they've seen him, please contact us or contact local police on 13 14 44, and so we can keep on searching different areas.
Bring him home.
Let's bring them all home.
Let's bring them all home.